Okay, what I wanted to share with you today is a B&M Unimatic shifter. I did some modification to it, and just in case anybody else is thinking about doing something like this, you can do it and you can make it work. A couple of things I did, and I'll try to make it so that it's clear, is I made the detents deeper, and what that does is it gives it a real positive engagement, so that instead of just being able to push it or bump it and it goes to the next gear, you literally have to push down on the shifter handle, which has a spring in it, and it makes it engage into the next gear. I also took the spring out, which is located up in here, and when I took that spring out, which is right here, I stretched that spring out, and which in a sense made it stiffer when you go to push down on it. So now it has more tension against it, and it just gives it, again, more positive feel when you go to push down on it. I also had to make this here a little deeper because of when I made the detents deeper, it interfered with it. So, you know, everything you modify, you got to modify a little further to make it work. But so far, so good. Let me flip it over, show you the other piece. Right, you see there is I welded in a B&M switch. It's a reverse switch because this particular shifter didn't have a application with it for reverse. So what I did is I went ahead and I welded a plate, and then I screwed the switch to the plate so it wouldn't go all the way through and interfere with the shifter rod itself. And then I had to extend a little piece of metal rod, which you can see right here, in order to engage in a switch when it's in reverse. And a little bit of fancy bending on the shifter, or I'm sorry, the switch mechanism itself, and now it only engages when it goes into reverse. So it worked pretty good. You know, we'll see how once it's actually in the vehicle. I test fit it all, and it's got a nice positive feel. It's going to give it that 4-speed look, but being automatic. And I'm going to use this on a 4L60E overdrive in an older 72 Buick with a LT1 motor. So, you know, it's in the works. It's in the process here of retro modding, but just something different in case somebody else thought about doing this, or, you know, I wanted to have something that's going to look a little more period correct instead of all the ratchet shifters and everything you see out there. And I think this will have a unique look once I'm all done with it. Maybe what I'll try to do is once I actually get it put in the vehicle, I'll try to take a couple shots and show everybody what it looks like in the vehicle. And you can hear, maybe you can hear that. That's me pushing down on the shifter handle in order to make it engage. So overall, it's a pretty nice shifter. There's a couple things, you know, could be better, but hey, if it's not the way you like it, you modify. That's my attitude. And that's exactly what I did. So it's going to be kind of unique, and hopefully it'll service me well. Well, I know these pictures aren't the clearest, but it'll give you a general idea of how you can do things. And hey, I'm no mechanic by trade, and I do everything in my garage with pretty basic tools, Dremel, little MIG welder from Harbor Freight. So I don't have expensive stuff, but you know, you just play around with it, and you can make things work. So, okay, that's about it. And I'm going to try to post this up on YouTube here, and maybe it'll help somebody with an idea that maybe they were thinking about doing something similar. Thanks.